Hey, what's up? I'm Basil Barrington, and as you can see in front of me, I have the Traktor Kontrol S8. I bought this thing a few weeks ago, used at my local guitar center. I wanted this here because I wanted to really expand how I DJ in terms of stems and remix decks. I don't really care about jog wheels. I will say this as a dance music DJ. Using Traktor, I'm now using Traktor because I stopped using Record Box and also Serato. So I'm back on Traktor, and Traktor's pretty tight, you have to give it to them. Let's not forget this here. The Traktor Kontrol S8 is a 14-year-old controller. I plugged this thing up into Traktor Pro 4, and it was a match made in heaven. It was like this S8 is almost like a brand new 2024 device. Everything just worked. It's so interesting because, again, this is a 14-year-old device. So I got this device and I love it, right? So again, I'm talking about the Traktor Kontrol S8. However, there is one problem that I have with the Kontrol S8, and that is the height. So if I put it in between my turntables, it's kind of low. We're looking at probably 1.5 inches in terms of what's needed to lift it up to the height of the turntables. So there was one video on YouTube a few years ago about how to raise the S8 up to your turntable height. But what he used was these sort of like rubber bumpers, and they were about 1/2 inch tall, and then he used 40mm screws. So you were able to see the screws, right? So I'm just like, no, that's not what I'm going to do. So I was looking around and I was like, okay, I need a rubber bumper that's about 1.5 inches. And I got it. Here it is. Right? This is a rubber bumper or a furniture bumper, whatever you want to call it, but it's 1.5 inches. It also has a built-in washer, as you can see. We're gonna see if it works. So what I'm going to do with this Traktor Kontrol S8 is I'm going to flip it over and then put these, risers or feet on them. So, okay, so I have these right here. I got them off of Amazon. I'll leave a link in the show description. I also got some M4 25mm screws, right? I got these at my local Lowe's, but I'll also leave a link in the show description because you can get these on Amazon as well. And I also got some washers just in case I needed washers. So if you look at the rubber bumper right here, that is what's hanging out right here is the 25mm, the M4 25mm. That's just enough. I put a washer in between everything, so I have these like 4mm washers right here, and they work really well. So this is what the washer looks like, and this is what the screw looks like. It's just 25mm, and it's an M4. Remember, M4 25mm. So we're gonna take this here, and we're going to put the rubber bumpers or legs or feet or whatever you wanna call them. I said feet, feet on the S8. So I'm gonna flip it around and then we're gonna do this. So let's do it. Okay, so I flipped everything over. This is what the back looks like. Now, as you can see, we have 6 legs here. And then there are also screws here. These are M4 screws. So if I take one of these out, and let's just do this here, and I put it in here like this here, you see it goes down. And this is how far it goes down. Well, you'll see, right? That's how far it goes down. So a 40mm isn't going to work. You need a 25. I tried a 30. The 30, you still have some room in between the actual screw and the bumper. So that's why I went out and got some washers, but then I was like, no, I really don't want to use like 3 or 4 washers just to make things work. I want to use one washer the way things are supposed to happen. And again, M4 25mm, and the washer size is a 4mm. So let's do this because I'm really excited because this is going to bring the S8 up to the turntable height. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm setting up a video set to start doing live streaming on Twitch. I just want everything to be at the same height. So that's why I did this. So let's try the first one here. So we're gonna go here. I'm gonna put this in. There it is. See? and it doesn't move. Again, with the 30 millimeter, it would have moved, but with the 25 millimeter, again, M4, 25 millimeter, it doesn't move. So let's put the rest of them together, and I will come back when this is all done because, again, like I said, I'm super excited. The other thing to know is the diameter of this rubber bumper is 1.5 inches. So if you look at the bumper here, you'll also see that the original legs on the S8 are about 1.5 inches, right? So they fit kind of well. And I'm, again, like I said, I'm just really excited about this. Let's go here and put this one in. This is it. This is the last one. And this is it. Let's go here. Okay, so as you can see here, we have 6 legs here, yo. This is crazy because when Traktor came out with the Traktor Kontrol D2, they had legs, right? But this came out before the D2, and the S5 also came out before the D2. So I don't understand like manufacturers who make controllers that don't give you the ability to raise the controller up to the turntable levels or even a mixer level. Maybe you're just using a controller, definitely a smaller controller, you're just using a controller, and you may be at a lounge or something like that. You may just sit it on a table, so you're not necessarily setting this up in a DJ booth or anything like that. So let's flip it over. And there you have it, right? The joint is raised, so you know what? I'm going to put this up next to my turntable and, you know, show you some videos, show you some pictures. It looks good right now because, again, I'm seeing rubber, right? I'm not seeing threads like this other guy had it. I'll show you some B-roll from this guy, right? But he had it like that. I don't like that. It's like everything is cool here. It's being raised to the same height of my turntables. That's pretty cool because, you know, you can like just connect turntables to this and like rock out that way, right? But this thing is like pretty cool and I love it. And now it is raised to the same height as the turntables. Again, I will leave a link in the show description where you can get the rubber risers and also the metric M4 25 millimeter. That's the one you want. Don't mess with the 40 millimeter. The 40 millimeter is dumb because it's too long. Think about it, right? I mean, the height of a turntable from the table to the top of the turntable is about 3.5 inches, right? The 40 millimeter is, you know, it's just not gonna work. Think about it, right? And then also the metric 4 millimeter washers, right? So that's pretty cool. And also I was just talking about the rubber bumpers as well. Again, all of this is gonna be left in the show description, links in the show description. They're gonna be Amazon links. You can check it out. That's an affiliate link. So, you know, I may get a little bread from that, but very little. And the rubber bumpers, they come in packs of 4, and I think they were like $11 or $12. So I just like ordered, you know, 2 packs because I needed 6 of them. And I was thinking, oh, okay, you know what? Let me see if I could actually put some rubber bumpers on the S4 MK3. No, you can't because there aren't any threads on the bottom of it, right? So Traktor thought about all of this. Native Instruments thought about all of this. They're like, hey, you know what? Let's put screws on the legs of the S8 so that individuals can possibly bring it up to a turntable height. You know, just like DIY or something like that, you know? So everything is cool here. And like I said, I'm gonna show you some pictures of like what this looks like between my turntables. And this is just a quick video. So I love the S8. And again, this is a 14-year-old controller and I plugged it up and it's almost like it's brand new, like this thing was created today. So anyway, there you go. This is a video on how to take your Traktor Kontrol S8 and raise it up to your turntable or mixer height. And I have these sort of rubber bumpers and I also have some screws and some washers. And again, everything will be linked in the show description, so check it out. Well, there you have it. Until next time, peace.